I always felt stifled by, because even if it was a musical, it would be the same lines, the same songs. And once I started singing in clubs, there was no replacement for that, because it's so spontaneous, you know, especially when you have that synergy that happens when you're with a trio for a long time, and you can just call a tune and you don't have to worry about shuffling charts or doing anything like that, and really start reading a crowd and trying to create an atmosphere and an arc to a performance. It's just so much more creative for me. The songs that I choose are chosen very specifically because I have some sort of emotional connection with the lyric, and the music moves me in some way. Ultimately, I like to take a room, whether it's 1,200 seats or 30, and create an atmosphere that is like you just went over to a friend's house and you had a great dinner, and then you're sipping cognac and you all retire to the living room and someone sits at the piano.
I love the East, I love the West, North, South, they're both the best. But I'd only go there as a guest, 'cause I love being here with you. I love the beach, love the shore, I love the rocks, and what is more, with you there, they'd never be a bore. No, I love being here with you, and singing in the shower, laughing by the hour. Life is such a breezy game. I love all kinds of weather, and now that we're together, well, I love to hear you say my name. I like good wine and fine cuisine, candlelight, and I love that scene. Baby, do you know what I mean? I love being here with you. I love being here with you. Well, I love being here with you. Just you.
It's hard to describe Sarah Vaughan. She was so many things. I snuck down into her dressing room. I think I was 20 years old, and I went down there and I introduced myself and said that I was a singer, and stayed for her second show, and was waiting at the bar for one more glimpse of her. And she came up in her stretch pants and this weird shirt, and I said, you know, youthful exuberance, "We're going to an after-hours jazz club. Would you like to go with us?" And she said, "Oh, honey, you get in your car, we'll follow you." And so I thought she was blowing us off, but her limo driver followed us the entire way, and she sat at the back of the bar and drank all night, and I got to sing for her, and it was fun. I went up to her and said, "Miss Vaughan, would you like to sing?" Like, you know, I'm gonna like smooth it all out for her, like I'm some, you know, I don't know what I was thinking. But she looked at me and she said, "Are you out of your mind?" So, yeah, she was great though.
Soon it's gonna rain, I can feel it. Soon it's gonna rain, I can tell. Soon it's gonna rain, what are we gonna do? Soon it's gonna rain, I can hear it. Soon it's gonna rain, I can tell. Soon it's gonna rain, what are we gonna do with you?
Music is music, and the point of it is to communicate something. And there are, you know, jazz detractors out there who would tell you that lyrically, sometimes the classic jazz lyrics from 30s, 40s, 50s are not socially relevant anymore. They speak to universal truths, but not necessarily socially relevant. And music has always, one of its functions has been to be sort of a barometer of the times, the social climate. And so in that way, it's unfortunate that people aren't writing more new jazz tunes. But I love all kinds of music. The only thing that distresses me is that somehow popular music has lost some of its intelligence. I think if you're going to call yourself an artist, you have to apply some sort of craft to what you're doing. It behooves you to be able to read and write music and understand it.
Then we'll let it rain, we won't feel it. Then we'll let it rain, rain pell mell, we'll not complain. If it doesn't stop at all,
I once snuck into Joe Williams' dressing room, handed him a demo tape, came back the next night, and he said, well, I listened to one song, and first of all, let me tell you, I was 19. He said, don't sing Good Morning Heartache. You're too young. And secondly, it's obvious that you sing because you have to, and that's the only good reason. And I didn't really understand that for a long time, but I do now. It's just not a career choice that you would choose arbitrarily because it's not easy. My father's passed away, so sometimes it's charged emotionally. It's the greatest gift he ever gave me was the love of the music and the understanding of the beauty in simplicity. My dad was writing tunes when jazz wasn't jazz, when jazz was popular music. So it's really wonderful to sing his tunes. It's